What's the most inappropriate assignment a teacher has ever given? Our 8th grade health teacher assigned us to create realistic family budgets, but forgot to mention it was supposed to be hypothetical, so half the class submitted their actual parents' financial information, including credit card debt, mortgage payments, and my mom's salary from her second job at Hooters. This happened at Roosevelt Middle School when Mrs. Peterson decided our health class needed to learn about real-world financial responsibility through hands-on experience with actual numbers. The assignment seemed straightforward. Create a monthly budget for a family of 4 showing income, expenses, and savings goals using realistic numbers from your research. Mrs. Peterson handed out worksheets with categories like housing costs, utilities, groceries, transportation, and entertainment, telling us to make it as accurate as possible for maximum points. Most of us interpreted realistic numbers as use real numbers from your actual family instead of researching average costs online like she probably intended. I went home and asked my mom for our monthly expenses so I could complete the assignment properly and get a good grade on this important project. Mom was stressed about bills that week and just handed me a stack of statements saying, "Figure it out yourself," while she dealt with my little brother's tantrum. So I copied everything directly from our bank statements, credit card bills, and my mom's pay stubs, thinking this was exactly what Mrs. Peterson wanted for authenticity. The next Monday, we had to present our budgets to the class while Mrs. Peterson graded them for accuracy and thoroughness in front of everyone. Sarah went first and announced that her family spent $2,800 on rent, $400 on groceries, and $200 on her dad's diabetes medication every month. Then Jake revealed his parents had $15,000 in credit card debt, and his mom made $12 an hour at 2 different jobs to pay bills. When it was my turn, I proudly presented our complete financial breakdown, including the fact that my mom worked at Hooters on weekends to pay for my orthodontist appointments. Mrs. Peterson's face went white as she realized what was happening, but half the class had already presented their family's actual private financial information to everyone. Emma had shared that her parents were behind on their mortgage payments, and Tyler announced his dad's exact salary from the Postal Service plus overtime hours. The presentations continued because nobody knew how to stop the disaster Mrs. Peterson had accidentally created with her poorly worded assignment instructions. By the end of class, we all knew exactly how much money everyone's parents made, who had debt problems, and which families were struggling financially in our community. Mrs. Peterson frantically collected all our worksheets and told us never to discuss what we'd learned about each other's families outside of class. The next day, she sent letters home to parents apologizing for the misunderstanding and explaining that students had shared confidential financial information by mistake. Several parents called the principal demanding to know why their personal finances had become classroom discussion topics for 13-year-olds. Mrs. Peterson got called into a meeting with administration and had to attend training about protecting student privacy and designing appropriate assignments. The following week, she gave us a new assignment using completely fictional families with made-up financial scenarios that couldn't embarrass anyone or violate privacy. Sometimes the most educational moments happen when teachers learn more than the students do about assignment design.